No question, one of the most obvious ways that I think AI uh, really elicits this sense of creativity and helps me be more creative is by simply just enabling me to and giving me the confidence to express what's in my head, whether that's helping me write an article or um, draft a poem or create an image. And I think everyone's experienced that to some extent. But what it also enables us to do, and in fact, there was an HBR article, the first one that came out around the generative AI capability to enhance creativity, was the notion of AI's ability to help us do what's core to creativity, which is the combining of unlike notions and concepts to reveal something novel. So, what tools out there have we seen so far that really help us do that, Tom?
Well, there are a number of them, and I've written about this in a couple of articles, but I think the question is, before we get into these tools, is can tools be designed that are integrated within human creativity and that thereby inspire this positive human experience? And this is one of the ways, I think perhaps the major way that we can humanize this technology, bring it in line with fundamental human values and the need to experience creativity and the positive dimensions of that experience. So, I don't know, we have a couple of examples that we've kind of ferreted out for you here. One of which is called Chord Ripple. It's a neural network. It's an AI program that works by learning how musical chords are used in a number of similar contexts, a number of similar musical pieces. It just kind of takes that from an existing corpus of musical compositions. So it looks especially at chord progressions. And it creates a space where chords that are musically related, structurally, tonally, are placed on one side of what you could call a kind of cognitive map. So your big canvas kind of map of musical composition. The chords that are most like each other are placed closest together. And then the user, the composer, the musical composer, is provided with a two-dimensional slide ruler. And he sees this whole corpus of chords, and he sees the ones that are kind of grouped closer together, being kind of the average way of creating a chord progression. But he also sees the outliers. He sees chords that perhaps would not be normally related one to another. And he has the ability to combine these two different sections or realms and kind of experiment continually through the use of this slide ruler. And he's continually experimenting. He's not just getting an answer about how to create a chord progression or a musical composition. He's experimenting, and he has all this information.
Right, so he already has this framework available to us to enable us to be that much more creative.
Yes, it's a huge, huge canvas of knowledge and historical examples, which he wouldn't have been able to gather, at least quickly enough, to make this sort of composition. So it's giving him possibilities to play with. It's not telling him what to do. It's not telling him or her how to make a song or a series of musical progressions or chord progressions. It's giving him, through this tool and through his two-dimensional slide rule, an ability to experiment and see what makes sense to him. And he brings his own tacit knowledge, his own understanding of music and musical theory into this process. And there's been some ethnography done on this for people who use this tool, and they say that they feel more creative using it, that they have been enabled to make greater, larger creative leaps through using it, what they call bigger musical jumps.